Guys, there is another trend that is looking not good for Trump. We have Harry Enten, which, you know, we know he can be pretty annoying, but watch this little segment here because something very profound is happening to the MAGA movement that is really worrisome for them for 2028. And let me just say that Charlie Kirk had sort of like in 2024, I feel like Charlie Kirk hit his peak level of, you know, he found his groove with the fraternity guys, with the white MAGA bros, the white Christian men. He was just like magic. Charlie Kirk was. He was dialed. He was throwing out the merch. He had his finger right on the white, you know, nationalist male pulse. Okay? Like, boom, 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 boom. But obviously, Charlie Kirk is gone now, and the men are literally like bleeding out from the MAGA movement. Men are bailing on MAGA like you would not believe. And part of it, guys, has to do with this little stat that came through today. One of the most disturbing stats I have seen, guys. Entry-level unemployment hit 13.3%. 13.3. The worst job market for newbies in 37 years, guys. 37 years, bro. That's going all the way to when I was 19, guys. Just unbelievable. 13.3%. These are young people. This is like what my son is grappling with in New York City right now, trying to find a job. He's been looking for months. If you are a new, younger person, you're trying to find a job, no one's fucking hiring. A lot of shit has moved to AI already. Right? Tariffs have wrecked the hiring, the economy. Shit is just getting jacked. People are struggling, and especially all those young guys, literally all these young guys came through. They got talked into voting for Trump. They're like, man, we're voting for Trump. They're like doing the TikToks, wearing the hat, dancing around, doing the jerk it dance. Oh, you love my dance. And now all of them are screwed, dude. They are living with their parents and they are not able to find a job, and they are sinking, okay? They are sinking. And it has gotten to the point where the king of the groypers, okay, Mr. Nick Fuentes, look at this, dude. Dude, this is like, I feel like Nick Fuentes and the groypers have officially hit rock bottom. Watch this right here.
I'm liking Obama now. I miss Obama. I miss the adults in the room. Get this orange clown out of here.
Sphincter Nuthole sent $20.
Dude, he says, I miss the adults in the room. He says he misses Obama. Yes, he really did say this. Now, guys, he doesn't, obviously, you know, in his internals, he doesn't miss Obama. I think the point is more he misses somebody that is at least fucking reasonable and not a complete clown, dude. I mean, this guy, he's not on our side, okay? This guy is a degenerate clown. But the only reason I am playing this clip is to just show you the level of disgust that they have with Trump, the level of abandonment that they have with Trump, the level of like frustration with Trump and the entire right wing of American politics is like hitting a peak level right now. And what's more, what's their future, guys? JD Vance, Marco Rubio, dude, seriously, JD Vance and Marco Rubio are about as exciting as a bunion on like a mangled foot, dude. Neither one of those guys excites anyone. Like women's genitals go dry as the Sahara Desert when both of those guys walk into the room. Dude, nobody, you know what I'm saying? Nobody's excited about them. Nobody. Dude, both of their moms don't even get excited about those guys. Their moms are like, oh shit, here they come. Here they come. It's going to get boring in here. Like, dude, they are swamp creatures. Okay. No one's going to vote for them. Nobody. They are about as exciting as like an anal fissure. I'm serious. I'm not even joking, dude. Nobody likes them. Let's get to the Harry Enten clip though, because this clip right here, look at this. Men under the age of 45 have just crashed. Men under the age of 45 for Trump, they have absolutely bottomed out.
Donald Trump and Republicans won in 2024 because of support from male voters. The only way they can win, given the gender gap in this country, is support from male voters. And male voters are abandoning Donald Trump. Take a look here. This gives the game away. Okay, Trump's standing with men. In November of 2024, he beat Kamala Harris among them by 13 points. Look at where he is now on his net approval rating. Down he goes. It's a 20-point shift away from Donald Trump. He is now 7 points underwater at this particular point among men. I think it is very difficult for Republicans to do well in this midterm cycle if Donald Trump is underwater with men. As my uncle once wrote, where the boys are, where the men are, they are underwater when it comes to Donald Trump.
Okay, so that's overall men, but what about young men who were really influential?
Yes, young men. Of course, there was a massive shift to Donald Trump from 2020 to 2024 among young men. And look right here. Whoa! Yikes. Men under the age of 25 on Trump. He won him in 2024 by 5 points. Look where he is now. The net approval rating.
Yikes.
Way down there. Down we go to negative 19 points. That's nearly, what is that?
24-point swing.
Point switcheroo against the president of the United States. When it comes to men under the age of 45, those men that had switched their allegiances over to the Republican Party are seeing what the president is doing. They don't like what the president is doing, and they have very much soured on the president of the United States, men under the age of 45.
What is it specifically that they don't like? What issues have caused them to sour on President?
Dude, what don't they like? They can't find a job. The economy sucks. He didn't do anything. War? Hello, there's war.
I think there are a lot of issues that have caused them to sour on President Trump, but one in particular, we've spoken about it over and over and over again. It's the cost of living. It's inflation. Look at this. Okay, men on Trump and the cost of living. In October of 2024, look at this. Trump was trusted more than Kamala Harris by 10 points on this issue. Now we've got a 40-point switcheroo in the other direction. Look at this. Brutal. His net approval rating on the cost of living among men is underwater by 30 percentage points. You see this, there is no way in God's green earth that the Republican Party can hold on to the House of Representatives if this number holds. When you're 30 points underwater with the gender that, of course, puts you over the top in the election on the cost of living, the number one issue, that means see you later to that Republican House majority and maybe that Senate majority as well.
Dude, a 40-point swing on the economy. Yes, affordability. I guess affordability's not a hoax. Shit, I just shit my diaper. Dude. Okay, now I would like to add an addendum here, guys, and be like, why the fuck did men vote for Trump in the first place? Okay? Why did they vote for Trump in the first place? I mean, this guy was a clown in 2016. He grabs him by the pee. He melted down during COVID. Okay. He lied about the election for years. I mean, dude, he's such a beta. He can't even take a loss. He can't even admit he lost. This guy is a clown. But can I just tell you, I don't care though, too. I mean, I'm upset that men even got drawn into this shit. Yeah, the crypto bros even got hosed too, dude. All of their crypto is like worth nothing right now. It's like 50% down. But you ready for this? I don't care. As long as they're coming around if you're ready to let these MFers fry, and so we can get on with some serious business, then fine, we're gonna move on. But I am telling you right now, though, guys, Charlie Kirk. Okay, I am telling you right now, whoever, whether it was Tyler Robinson or whether it was some agent of Erica Kirk or whatever, Benjamin Netanyahu's concubines, whoever killed Charlie Kirk literally changed the course of the entire MAGA movement. Like, I can't even begin to tell you, like, the impact. Like, the only reason Trump won young people in 2024 was because of Charlie Kirk. And because of the work he was doing, he was on fire. He was like peaking. He was just a MAGA white fraternity bro whisperer. And that shit is just so gone now. And let me just tell you, I don't care how much Erica Kirk cries about the young white mailman. Dude, that shit is done. Okay? She is not going to win them over, man. I mean, I don't know what they're thinking. I know 𝗙PUSA probably thinks she's going to go out and win women. Dude, she's not. Erica Kirk is not winning any women to the weird trad wife scene. Not a chance. She is not going to win over the young MAGA dudes. Never. Dude, that is just such a huge thing. Dude, it's just such a huge thing, man. It is. I mean, we may be fucking like waving goodbye, dude. Trumpy! Yes! See ya! Smell ya! Oh, it smells over here! Oh. It is like a crazy impact. And again, guys, the thing about these young white men voters is normally they just don't vote. So that was the thing that was sort of special about Trump's 2024 victory is through Charlie Kirk, he found a way to activate a group of voters that never vote. And they were so excited about him. And I mean, now they're all realizing they're idiots. I mean, also some of this has to do with Rogan and Schultz and Theo Vaughn and all these other grifters that were getting huge paychecks to convince them. But maybe they're going to wise up, okay? Maybe the men in America are going to fucking wise up now, okay? Maybe they will, because it's about time we get a reality check. Because, guys, if you are a man, there's no way you can be voting for Republicans. They have literally made our lives harder and worse for so long, dude. You know what I'm saying? They have made our lives so terrible for so long. They're the worst governing like people on the planet. They are the worst. They are. They're so terrible, guys. It's like, I mean, it's just impossible to overstate how ridiculously bad MAGA are for men. They always ruin the economy. They always I feel like they ignore actual male issues because they try to keep us on that whole, like, you're an island, you know, you don't have to be good kind of like mentality, which is bullshit, dude. I think men being good, I think men being at the top of our game is really important. Okay? This idea of like us like mediocring our way into positions, it's not good for us, man. Even when the world is such where a mediocre white guy shows up and just gets the job, that is not good for men. Okay? That is not good for white men. It's not good for men of color. It's not good for any men. Okay? What's good for men is when we are working on achieving being better, period. Just like, if you're not trying to be a better man in all facets of manhood, not just like earning money, not just like, you know, having a trophy wife, but I mean, aspects of being a man. You know what I'm saying? Like having a full range of emotions, being aware of what's going on in you internally so you can actually make good, informed decisions and not just being reactionary and being like a thin-skinned Trump who is always pinballing from one like slight to another, where the guy is like, he's never grounded. He can never make good decisions because he is constantly battling the bruises on his own ego. That shit is bad for men, okay? Ego and that thin skin stuff is what makes men like jump out of the office window and shit like that. Dude, it's like we need to work on like being whole individuals and making sensible decisions, not decisions based on insecurity and fear. And that's one of the things that prevents men from voting for women. Fear. That's one of the things that prevents men from like doing their best. Sometimes men don't do their best because they're afraid that like, what if I try really hard and I still fail? So they just don't try because then they can always excuse, right? We can always excuse well, I didn't really try, which is why I didn't get that thing. It's real fucking common. And I think we need to level up our game, guys. We do. We need to level up our game and not let these idiot, mediocre men screw up our fucking country. But I think this is good news, boss. I do. Dude, Trump, though, is fucking pissed, bro. But see, this is what this guy said right here. Right? This guy said, we're not going to Democrats. We're going to stay home. That's it. You don't need to come to Democrats. And in fact, if you're a MAGA man, we don't necessarily even want you, but we do approve you staying home. Go pop in your favorite Call of Duty, right? Get yourself like a pizza. Get yourself some of those Dan Bongino wieners to bun up. Dude, nom, 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 nom. Nom, 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 nom. Dude, let's go. You can get yourself a video of the jerkin dance. You can watch that shit on repeat, okay? On Pete Ree, right? Let's go, dude. Nom, nom, nom. Dude, the Bongino wieners are very popular these days, guys, okay? You know what I'm saying? They're very popular. The Bongino wiener, right? That shit is good, dude. I'm going to trademark that, dude. The Bongino wiener. All right. What is up, guys? Thank you so much for watching. You like the video, you want to support independent resistance media, you know what to do. Drop that sub, hit the like button, and please share it. And we do love our members, so if you want to become a member, it's another really great way to support. Thanks again for everything, guys. I'll see you next time. Let's go.